Hey, what is up, everyone? This is Tyler G of Batman Figs on Instagram, and today we're doing an action figure review on the Shfiguarts Heath Ledger Joker. I've been waiting for this figure for a while, especially after getting this bad boy. So I'm excited to show off what he comes with. So let's just get right into it. He comes with a pair of hands that he has out right now, which hold his knife. You could see he has, and I'll show you a close up in a bit. Yes, this figure is fire. That's why the fire truck just went by. Okay, he comes with a pair of fists. So right there you got two pairs of hands. He comes with a pair of hands that look like this, kind of a finger out pointing. I think you could use the bazooka to rest these on, which I'll show you. So there's three hands. He comes with a pair of open relaxed hands. So that's four. He comes with a pair of hands that hold the Joker card he comes with. Look like this, but they're only for pinching. And I'll show you what it looks like with the card. So you just put it like that. And that's the card he comes with. Little Joker card. It's super tiny, so you don't want to lose it. Of course you don't want to lose it. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs of hands. And the last pair, his sixth pair, are trigger fingers for the two gun-like weapons he comes with. He comes with the gun he uses in the movie. Of course, all these weapons he uses in the movie, but this is the gun he uses when he's yelling, "Hit me," in the street, shooting at Batman on the Batpod. It has some cool sculpt work. Other than that, it's just gray plastic. There's nothing fancy or cool about it, other than the fact that it's a good mold. Here's the bazooka he uses to explode the Batmobile with. And this actually does have a lot of detail and some good paint. I don't know if it's even paint. I think it's just different plastic. Yeah. It has some good details. Has a little scope on it right here. Handle. So it's pretty cool. It's really big too. Comes up to his chest. Standing upright. So you saw the two guns, the Joker card, the bazooka. I'll show you up close of the knife, which was a famous "Why So Serious" knife, where he uses it to kill the mob boss and threaten Rachel Doss with when he lies to her and tells her she's beautiful, because she's not. Alright. Other than that, he comes with two other faces, not heads. They're not head sculpts, they're literally just faces. So you can see it's half a face. And this is his smirk face. A little bit of a smirk going. And it looks awesome. Looks just like Heath. Reminds me of the scene where he's in GCPD and he's clapping and he has a little smirk. Looks great. Then the next face is a smiling Joker face. And I really like this one. He doesn't smile much in the movie, but when he does, it's freaky. And this definitely looks freaky. It's a great pick. Or a great face to take pics with. I love it. And if you do look at a lot of people think it doesn't really look too well. But if you look at the still frame of him smiling in the movie, it's exactly how he looks. So I'm going to show you how to take off his head. If you don't know already, I'm sure some people do. But all you have to do is it comes apart in half. Look at that. going to put the smirk head on him. And just place it on there. And the seam disappears pretty much, and it turns out to look good. I like. If this allows them to save plastic and do more face sculpts, I hope they do it that way, because this is pretty cool. Okay. So now he's got a new head on. We'll do some size comparisons before we do articulation. So you can see right now he's next to the Dark Knight version of from the same company, SH Figuarts. And Batman, even without the ears, is a little bit bigger. And I think that's okay. They never really show a good side-by-side comparison in the Dark Knight, so I don't really know if Christian Bale was taller or not, but I would prefer if Joker was maybe the same height or a little bit taller. But when it looks this good, who cares? So there he is next to Christian Bale. And then I'll show you him next to another SH Figuarts figure, and that's Harley Quinn from the Suicide Squad. And they look pretty cool together. Same size. Or same scale. Then I'll show you a DC Icons Harley Quinn. And that goes together very nicely. Then you got a bombshell Harley. And she's taller. She's a 7-inch scale. Then you have Arkham Knight video game, classic suit Harley. And she's 7-inch scale too, so she is bigger, of course. I didn't do animated Harley just because to me it doesn't look right. So I don't know if anyone will actually pair those two together, but she will fit in scale if you're wondering that. And here's Joker. I'm going to do some Joker comparisons. Here are the two fan favorite Jokers of all time. The Mark Hamill voiced animated version and the Heath Ledger Dark Knight one. And they look great together. Of course the animated one's a little taller, but that's okay. After that, we'll do a Death in the Family Joker from the DC Icons line. And that actually scales alright. Then a 7-inch Capullo Endgame Joker, if he'll stand. You got one more shot. Oh, alright, well he doesn't want to. But he's taller, he's 7 inches. Here's a Mezco. And this is another Joker. More classic comic book style. And he looks cool next to him, but of course is bigger. And then we have the latest movie iteration. It almost makes me sad to even put him next to Heath, but gotta compare him. This is the DC Multiverse Jared Leto, and he's garbage. So, after that, we'll do a comparison of the Mafex Batman vs. Superman Ben Affleck regular suit. And he's a little taller, but he tends to be taller in real life anyway. Here is a Diamond Select Azrael figure from the Gotham show, and he is humongous, 7-inch scale. After that, DC Multiverse Ben Affleck, way bigger. And the best Batman with what some would say is the best Joker. I would say he's best live action. And they look cool together. Now we'll go over articulation very quickly, but most of you guys know it if you have an SH Figuarts. So his arms go up about that much. Just get a look at him, he looks good. So his arms go up that much. They go around 360. His head can go around 360. He has neck movement. He has downward movement. He can't look back very much because of his hair, which that's a bummer, but he can look down a decent amount. And he has good pivot because of his neck joint. It's just you got to warm him up a little bit, and that'll take time, but once you get him warmed up, he's fine. He has a diaphragm ab crunching joint. He can kick up very far. He has waist rotation as well as a diaphragm. He can kick back about that far because of the slit in the back of his trench coat. He has a really good knee bend. You bend that much up. He has pivot, ankle pivot, a hinge to go up and down. The foot can go side to side. And he has toe articulation. And both of his shoes, this is the coolest part, I think, of the whole figure, come with those knives that he like kicks Batman with in The Dark Knight. See if I get a closer look. Look at those. Those are awesome. All you have to do is put them back in. They look like this. So I think that's a really cool little touch. Overall, I love this figure. I would say, other than the NECA 7-inch, if you want a 6-inch scale Heath Ledger, then I would say get this figure. And yes, it's a SH Figuarts, so it doesn't completely fit into scale with like Marvel Legends or mass-produced 6-inch toys, but if you know, they aren't really technically 6-inch scale. They're about 6.7 inch or 6.5 inch. So if you're looking for a 6-inch scale Heath Ledger, I would say get this one. If you know SH Figuarts, you know that they make great face sculpts. And looking at this and the Christian Bale Dark Knight I got from them, I'm very happy. I'm glad I didn't go with the Mafex and spend about $80 to get a figure that looks off. I'm glad I paid a really good price, which is like about $20 to $30 less than Mafex, and I got great figures. So I would highly recommend it. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comments or on Instagram. For more pictures, head to my Instagram at BatmanFigs, Batman Figs on Instagram. I hope to hear from you guys soon. Peace.